Good morning, everyone. It's an honor to have you here today. Great morning, everyone. It's an honor to have you with me today. If you clicked, get something. Don't be that 3-second click person. There's a measurement tool. It's the 3-second click. And Facebook uses it as a measurement tool because it's what most people do. And the reason why I say don't do that is because you're wasting your time. Like, why click on something for 3 seconds? Just either lock in, get a few minutes, get something and leave, or avoid the 3-second click altogether. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my journey today. How about that? I'm going to talk to you about coming from a place, a holistic place, a grounded place on your journey as a solopreneur or freelancer. And I'm also going to read from this book, which I've been reading every day, The Self-Reliant Entrepreneur. How would you like to come from a grounded place in your spiritual journey? And then how would you, there we play the song again. Woo! It is Sunday. Hope you're feeling good today. I really do. I hope and pray you're feeling good. I hope for most of you, hope you're tapping into your spiritual side, which is so important. And as Sunday can kind of turn into any other day, and I don't want that for you. I want you to get something here today. And talking about that today, can you come from a more spiritual place on your journey? So I'll discuss that. And I'm also going to talk about today's topic. Good morning, Ben. How are you? Great to have you. It's an honor to have you with me today. Today is April 19th, and today the topic, along with the topic that I want to discuss, is look with hindsight. So if you're new to this book is called The Self-Reliant Entrepreneur. And I would liken it to a more spiritual journey in terms of your entrepreneurial journey, your solopreneur, your freelancer journey. And there's 366 daily meditations in the book, and I met the author at an event, great guy, and I've been digging into this book, and I like it because it's a quick read, it's daily, and it was a part of my morning ritual. And the reason why I launched Meet Me in the Morning again was to bring you a part of my morning ritual. And I want everyone to have a morning ritual. And now this video has become my morning ritual. So I take my private part that I do and I bring it to you so you can get something today in about 10 or 15 minutes. So let's jump in. I'm going to read this today, and then I'm going to weave in the other things I talked about. So today is April 19th. It's Look with Hindsight. The unexpected favors of fortune, no matter how dazzling, do not mean very much to us. Now stay with this. They may excite or divert us for a time, but when we look back, the only things we cherish are those which in some way met our original want, the desire which formed us in early youth, undirected and on its own accord. Now, this was written in 1915 by Willa Cather. It's called Song of the Lark. And as you know, the author grabs excerpts from the Transcendentalist period, which is amazingly relevant today. And then he reflects on it and makes it a part of your solopreneur journey. The wisdom of hindsight is that it's sort of accurate. Facts in hand, we are more equipped to assess potential pitfalls, opportunities, and outcomes. Now, some might suggest there's little value in this. It's like using the answers of yesterday's crossword puzzle to complete it today. The message is always look with foresight to determine your ultimate outcome. What is your ultimate outcome, by the way? Do you know it? What is your ultimate outcome? Thanks, Ben. Glad to hear you're doing fantastic. I'm glad to hear that. We need some people that are doing fantastic because a lot of people are not doing fantastic. So we need those people to reach out and help others. Okay, let me get back to the reading. But there is much to be learned by taking stock of where you've actually arrived, no matter the intended destination or anticipated outcome. Very, very, very important. And it's what I'm doing. And I wasn't planning on bringing this up, but really assessing, where are you right now? Where have you been in your journey? Highlights, lowlights, learning. And then where are you now? Like, there's a part where we need to be raw and real and authentic with ourselves in a graceful way, to say, where are we? To assess ourselves with grace from an observationalist perspective. There's power in this. That's what he's saying here. The lesson in this is that we often arrive exactly where we were meant to be. No matter how hard we fight or fail to note along the winding path. And it is a winding path. Would you agree? There's that meme of like what people think success is, and it's like point A to point B, and a lot of the marketing stuff out there is, oh yeah, it's point A to point B, just follow these steps and you're a millionaire, right? But we know that the journey is like this. It winds, it weaves. And a lot of times what we do is, and actually I'm going to hit this real good right now. So listen up. So what happens is, the marketing world and self-development, and then I'm going to wrap a bow on this. The marketing world and self-development says point A to point B. So they market point A to point B, these 3 steps, these 5 steps, these 7 steps to your dreams, right? They market A to B, follow these steps. But in reality, what is it? It's a winding, weaving, messy journey. So you're following these steps, but then you're in the middle of the mess and the weave and the up and down, and you're going, wait, what's wrong with me? Why am I not getting there? Everyone else seems to be getting there. And there's a quote that says, the surest way to be unhappy is to compare yourself with someone else. Don't do that. You're special. Your journey is special. How can you possibly compare everything that you are and everything that you've gone through to someone else's journey? You can't. All we can do is look at where we are and look at where we've come from in order to help us get perspective on where we want to go. It's in our best interest and the best interest of the people we serve. You see? So stop measuring yourself based on what the marketing world wants you to believe. The marketing has to market that. I'm not here to talk bad about it, because people want that. They want steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's value in that. There's tremendous value in that. But the challenge with it is that when you follow steps 1 through 7 on the marketing side, but you're still weaving and bobbing and messing up, you can tend to compare yourself as an entrepreneur. And we've all had those moments, those dark nights of the soul, where we feel like things aren't right. So I wanted to bring that to your attention. Let's wrap this up, and I'll tell you about my story. So look to your past with hindsight for the shiny lights that mark the desire which formed in you in early youth to more fully understand why you are where you find yourself right now. Whatever. Okay. I don't know if there's a misspelling there or what, but so look to the highlights to really uncover the things in your early youth, so that to more fully understand why you are where you find yourself right now. And the question he poses is, what was one of your favorite things to do as a child? Right? As a child, you're free to flow, you're free to be. I liken it to my dog in a sense that just free, just pure expression. And who needs a haircut, by the way? I know I do. But it's that pure expression that you find your bliss without too many rules or too many things. So let me just share with you about the spiritual side of your journey. And I'll just talk a few minutes about this, and then we'll wrap it up. But one of the things that I did in my journey is I was coming from a place of lack and scarcity. So as I was driving forward in my sales journey, I was moving forward from a place of of scarcity and lack. And it fueled me. It motivated me. I would get into action. I would do things that I wouldn't normally do. I would push myself. I would seek knowledge because I consistently felt like I lacked and I was broken and I didn't have the answers and something was missing in me. So I would consistently drive into the self-development world to get information. And even in my Christian journey, I would get the information. What do I need? What's going to fix this? What's going to make it better? And I was not realizing that I was consistently coming from a place of lack and fear to prove. And I think I'm going to talk about this here. Little Bulletproof Coffee this morning. And so as I look back on my journey and I look at where I am, that served me at a high level because I was getting the education, albeit not coming from the right place. So when I realized that, and this is going to be in my book, Flashpoint, is that where you're coming from is more important than where you're going to. And Eckhart Tolle talks about this in The Power of Now, right? When you're in the moment. But what I believe is that it's not just there's progress and presence. There's progress and presence that we need. We need both sides. But I wasn't right in the now at that time. So as I moved forward on my journey, during my journey, I got results. I achieved success. I learned. But here's the thing. Wherever you go, there you are. So if you start from a place of lack and fear and you don't get the lesson, whatever level of success you achieve, guess what's still there? Fear and lack. That's why you have billionaires that are not fulfilled, because they still haven't figured this out. And the thing is, it's not, again, I'm not here to say it's right or wrong at this point. I'm just here to say that it's through awareness that we can balance energies. We can be aware. We can use things to fuel us. We can use the negative energy and turn it into clean burning fuel. But it's only through awareness that we can do that. And that's a whole nother topic. My God, I'm getting chills. Do you have chills today? Whew. Man, I just got goosebumps. Thanks, Ben. Don't come from a place to prove, but a place to gain, right? Don't come from a place to prove. Now, is proving important? So let me, thanks for bringing that up, Ben. Let me draw this distinction, especially in my journey. So proving is important. Proving is important, but the difference from me, I was proving from a place of lack to try to fill a bucket with a hole in it. But in today's world, there is a level of proof we need. But if we're coming from a state of abundance and that we own ourselves and we are who we are, and we prove from that place, then it's kind of a paradox because we don't need to prove. You see, we prove without needing to prove. But for me, I was constantly seeking that proof, that validation, because it was missing because of my early journey, which I'm not going to get into here, but just based on the chaos that I was raised in. Not all chaos, by the way. Like, let me be fair, but there was a lot. So that was my awareness journey. And so on the entrepreneurial journey, what I want for you is to come from a place of peaceful power, poised, planned, and on purpose. Now, how do you come from a place of peaceful power? Well, here's the beautiful thing. I would love to tell you there's steps. Follow these steps. And there are, but it's more like a dialing in every day. And you're doing it right now. And being able to breathe is one element. But if you've been coming from a state of fear to prove, from lack, like I was, it takes work. It takes awareness. And I liken it to, what happens if you run way too fast If you're full out sprint, you run way too fast, what might happen? Well, if you get ahead of yourself, you probably will fall down. And as fast as you went, you're going to have to get up and you're going to lose time. Conversely, if you go too slow, you may not get to your destination. So there's a pace that you can dial into where you're moving forward from a place of peaceful. Think about that. Think about that image. I move forward from a place of peaceful power. Poised, planned, and on purpose. That's a whole different feel, isn't it? And so I would love to tell you that I do this all the time. Yay! I'm moving forward from a place of peaceful power. That's not always true, but more so than ever before because I'm aware of it. So let's wrap this up today. Let's put a bow on this. You can be more grounded in your journey, in your entrepreneurial journey. Runner's high. I'm going out to run today, Ben. I'm going to catch a run today with some friends. We're going to stay six feet apart, but we will. And we're going to run today. And let's put a bow on this. What did you most enjoy as a child? That was the question in the first segment. And what can you do to move forward from a place of peaceful power, poised, planned, and on purpose? Because when you're in that state, nothing will stop you. People will gravitate to you. You will express your mission in this plane. But like I said in yesterday's reading, if you didn't catch it, it's what you're willing to do. What would you be willing to do for 100 years? If no one was watching, what would you be willing to do? See, it's weaving all this stuff together. And that's why I want to just, as I close here, it's a dialing into, right? Allow yourself to be in the in-between states as opposed to I have to lock in right now. And the way you allow yourself to be in those in-between states is we must take some downtime. You can call it meditation. You can call it prayer. You can call it sitting on a park bench and staring at the trees and listening to the birds. You can call it connecting with nature. Call it whatever you will, but allow yourself today to take these questions. What did you most enjoy as a child? Write them down. You don't have to answer them right now. And then what can you do to move forward from a place of peaceful power, poised, planned, and on purpose today? So I'm leaving you 2 questions. I hope that's okay. Is that okay? Leave you 2 questions today. And then take some time today in the midst of everything that you have to do and just grab some downtime for yourself and see what comes up. See what comes up. Some of the great thinkers, the great people of our time have learned to take that downtime. So do that today and you'll be surprised to feel how you move forward. You can stay in a place of peaceful power, not rush ahead too fast, not lagging too far behind, but completely locked into your pace. So my name's Austin. This is Me in the Morning. And I'm just going to invite you to follow my YouTube channel. I'm going to put the link here. I'm really asking people to follow this channel because I want to do more outside of Facebook. Just because Facebook is a noisy place, as you know, and lots of stuff going on. And I wanted to give people a more structured way to stay connected. So I'm up right now. I'm uploading these videos to my Facebook. I'm uploading these videos. Where can I comment? Here we go. So you can go in there and you can go through all of them if you missed them and get something, like continue to get something that's valuable on your journey. And just, if it moves you and you can follow my page too, by the way, just hit follow this page because I'm separating my personal from this journey right now. And as we move forward. So Ben, thank you so much. It's an honor to have you here today and all those who listen today. And I just wish you a blessed Sunday. Take that downtime, dial into what's most important and make it a great day, everyone. God bless you. I love you. Have a great day.